can I have a fun guess about something? Something that just crossed my screen just now. If I were to say to you, what do you think of axe-wielding homicidal maniacs, Oh, don't like them, And then I were to ask you, what do you think of smug people, including smug people in their sheds, but, what do you think of smug people? Oh, I can't stand them. Did you notice that the second one was worse than the first one? The second reaction was worse than the first one. Oh, Now, I know an axe-wielding homicidal maniac, and someone I don't even like, Donald Trump. But what happens is, and I think his detractors are stealing, steeling, his supporters to his cause. Because what happens is Trump says something, mirthful. He just has. He does it often, he said, Thailand. As distinct from Thailand, He said, Thailand are stealing all our business, Anyway, so that's funny, But anyway, what happens is, and Russell Brand, of all people, who's, great big commie, but he's a thinking one, he warned Trump's detractors against, I saw a clip in which he warned Trump's detractors against coming across, enjoying finding little things like that about Trump that are laugh-worthy, always having a little smug laugh, He said, don't do that, playing gotcha. You're always playing gotcha with Trump and trying to pick on. The one that Russell Brand was talking about was when Donald Trump had to navigate a ramp. And apparently it might have been slippery or something, and he walked very slowly down the ramp because obviously, can you imagine how much everyone would have loved it if he had slipped over? So he preferred to go very slowly. He didn't want to give him a thing, Anyway, now here's the thing about that. When he did walk slowly down that ramp, everyone had a good old giggle. Everyone had a good old giggle. And they get the memes out and all that sort of stuff. They tried to tried to bully him. And Russell Brand, who's the greatest bully in history, he's a genius at that, who recognises another genius. Donald Trump is a genius, you see, at bullying. And Russell Brand said, you don't know what you're dealing with, you idiots. You are amateurs. These cheap memes you're doing and these things that you think are witty, these little digs at Donald Trump because he hops off at a Thailand airport and walks down a ramp really slowly, and you're going to try and bully him? He is the king of bullies. He can do that better than you. Don't give him anything. He will beat you. You pick on him for saying Thailand, and you're competing with him on his own turf. He can beat you. He'll come back at you. Whatever you say about him, trying to bully him, he'll bully you back, and better, because he's funnier than you. And he really is. He's funnier than all of these people put together. Everyone thinks they're so witty, making little Thailand gags and all that sort of stuff. Oh, I've been to Thailand to buy some chicken, and they think that's witty. Donald Trump can put you under the table for comedy and bullying comedy. You won't win. Don't compete with him on that level. He's better than you. That's what Donald Trump was saying. And that was what Russell Brand was saying. And I think Russell Brand was right. So don't pick, You're gift wrapping stuff for him. If you flood the internet with, ha ha, look how silly he is. And he gets in front of one of his rallies, Donald Trump, and he buries all those people every time. He can win that game. He can say the silliest thing, like, Thailand or hamburger. I'm going to go and eat a hamburger now. He can say anything like that. And people hate, and it's smugness when you try and bully him on that. I know you want to get stuck into him for his policies, of course. Who doesn't? But what Russell Brand was saying, get stuck into him on his policies and ignore things like, pronunciation faux pas, or fox passes, as Donald Trump might put them. He said Tanzania once too, instead of Tanzania. I remember that one, that just came to me. But then I heard someone from somewhere else say Tanzania. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That's beside the point. Maybe it was someone from Tanzania, which I would call Tanzania. Donald Trump called it Tanzania, and everyone said, a million gags and, ha ha, memes everywhere. He says Tanzania. Do you know what? You didn't land a blow. In fact, his approval rating probably went up, because he's an axe-wielding homicidal maniac and you're smug. So, because they hate smug more than axe-wielding homicidal maniac, you made all his supporters love him even more because you attacked him in such a stupid way. And not only that, he'll get in front of all those supporters and he'll harness that love and bully you back much better than you could ever bully him. You are not funny. All you people, I see the memes and everything, they're not funny. He can put you under the table for comedy. Your only hope, if you're not funny, and you're not, you're like me. We're not funny. He's funnier. Russell Brand's funny. Donald Trump's funny. Very few other people are. You think you're funny, Just like I think I'm funny, you're not. And I'm not. So, attack him on policy. Because he can't come back at you on that. What are you trying to do? Competing with him on his own turf. You dummy.